Hey guys, it's Julie Spencer, authorjuliespencer.com. I just wanted to make another video talking a little bit more about my books. In the first video, I told you about myself and where I live and how I got started as a writer. In the second the second video, I talked about the first books that I wrote and published, and then the third video I talked about the Buxton Peak series. So now I'm going to go on to talk about some of my other books, and these are not exactly in published order. These are just in the order that I wanted to talk to you about them. So I have a young adult series called All's Fair in Love and Sports, and they're each sports books. So the first one in the series, All's Fair in Love and Sports, is Running to You, obviously about a couple of runners, Sammy and Brandon. And then in the second book of the All's Fair in Love and Sports is Meet Me at Half Court, obviously a basketball book. I also have just about ready, it just came back from the editor this morning, is the third book in the All's Fair in Love and Sports series, and that is called Pass Me the Ball, and it is about football. So I'm really motivated to get it done and published this week because it's football season. We have 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, and football season. So I have 2 more at least that I've started to plan out for that series, and one of them is a baseball book, and it is called 3 Strikes, You're Mine. Like 3 strikes, you're out, but you're mine. And then the fifth one in the series is called Cheer for Me, and it's about a guy cheerleader who falls in love with one of the girl cheerleaders. So anyway, let's go on to another series of mine, and that is my Love Letters series. And this is the first book in the Love Letters series, and it's called Who Wants to Marry a Mormon Girl? And she is she's like a good, sweet little innocent girl next door, and she is thrown into this reality show with a bunch of guys who are definitely not living her gospel standards. So I've always thought it would be really cool to have a good, sweet little innocent girl as the main bachelorette, and a bunch of guys trying to live up to her standards instead of the other way around. So that was the Love Letters series. It's a reality show called Love Letters. And so in order for the guys to progress past the first week, second week, whatever, they have to write her a love letter telling why they think she should keep them around on the show for a little while longer. The second book in the series just came out a couple of weeks ago. I don't even have a paperback copy of it yet. It's in the mail, hopefully. And it is called Who Wants to Marry a Billionaire Gamer? And it is about a guy who he basically plays video games for a living. So, and very lucrative. He also designs video games for a living. So between the competitions that he's won and the video games that he's designed, he has become a billionaire. So he's the main character on the front cover of that book, and it is available on Kindle Unlimited, and it is it's not available on audiobook yet. Neither is this one. It's in the recording stage. So this one's in the recording stage. This one's in the recording stage. Running to You is available as an audiobook. I have 8 of my published books that are currently available as audiobooks, and I strongly recommend going and listening to them on Audible. So a couple more books that I have published. The Man in the Yellow Jaguar is a Christian women's fiction. And then I'm also part of the LDS Beta Readers anthology. So I have a short story in the Unspoken Words anthology and the Love Undefined anthology from LDS Beta Readers. And then in the first video, I talked about the Cove. Oh, sticky notes. So I talked about the Cove, and then my whole Buxton Peak series. So this is why it's really difficult for me to tell you how many books I've written, because there are a lot of them and they're varied. And so anyway, I will talk to you guys on the next video. If you guys have any questions about any of my books, toss me a comment and ask me, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.